Welcome everybody to the Us Against the Gods campaign. We've back from a 2-week break, or 1-week break. We do have a couple things to get covered before we do start today. If you know someone who wants to play in a Geomeric game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the waitlist for a campaign slot, getting into a one-shot, or even getting into an active campaign that I currently have going on Friday mornings. That session starts at 11 o'clock Central Time, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and send me a message. We'll see about seeing if you're a good fit for that group. We also have the Toivo and SkyMap decoders over at gmeric.com. Go check these out. These have 42 codes for you guys to use in your games, both online and virtual. We also have a new Vermin of Verse t-shirt over on gmeric.com. It's really cute. It features Ratonio, a emo bard rat from the new Tuesday campaign. We also, very similar. We also have the We also have the Leslie's Angels blankets on there, and we have the YouTube channel where we've got a ton of content out for you guys. If you guys have not seen the YouTube channel, there's a ton of stuff on there for you guys to check out. We also have the clip contest going on, where you guys can win a prize of a personalized notebook at the end of the month. Just toss your clips and timestamps into the clip contest channel. You'll be automatically entered to win that prize at the end of November. Well, let's go ahead and get you guys started because it's time to play some D&D, and that's why you guys are here. All right, we got so much to cover today. It's going to be a doozy of a day. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa, where you guys have been wandering the world looking for shards of the baneful Ashwood Spire, a magical relic that allows the closing of the portals that are currently breaching from the Fey Realms to the material plane. To that end, you've gathered a couple of them, but have currently come down to the Carial Isles, the homeland of Ayla Taylor, in order to resolve a couple of issues that reside here, not the smallest of them being Ayla's relationship with her husband, Winkle. Last time, we had you guys actually perform a ceremony here and do some interrogating of the general leadership of the country, the king and the spymaster. After having returned to the Verdant Crescent estate where your family resides, Ayla, your intention was to wake up today and interrogate your father about the plots that reside here and how they impact the world as a whole. So, as you wake up on this beautiful day, what would you guys like to do?
Burn it. Burn it all.
As the Friday morning group leans in, spirit across the plains. For those who have not seen the Friday morning group, the Toivoan Sea Dogs are quite vicious and have no impact currently on this campaign, as far as you know.
At all.
Thank goodness, because I had to remove the word feral from the synopsis.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel personally attacked.
Why would that ever apply?
I don't know. Okay,
all right, Yoda.
So, what are we doing this morning?
At least it's not Witch Hazel.
Shut up.
Okay, I don't get that reference, but that's funny.
Witch Hazel.
From Looney Tunes.
Ah,
Witch Hazel.
very well.
Bugs Bunny's Witch Hazel.
That's a callback. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
But she's awesome.
It's a thing. She's one of my favorites. Anyway, what are we doing this morning? Ayla, you go for it.
Well, I gotta find my dad. I guess I'll go look for
You lost
Daddy.
him?
Well, I don't know where he is this morning. so I got to go find him.
Cool. So you go looking for your father. He's currently outside and is trimming the hedges. As you find him there. Good morning, Ayla.
Good morning, Daddy. Do you have time to talk?
Of course, as long as you make yourself useful. Pick up these clippings
So
and put them
I
in that
bend over.
bag.
I bend over and start picking up the clippings. I remember doing this as a child. I talked to the king yesterday. He was very glad to see me. And I talked with the current good grief.
Salt witch.
Yeah. Fort bearer. Yes. Thank you. And they tell me if they impound all the ships that come in for higher security, and that they've always done that. Well, I didn't say yay or nay to them, but Daddy, I remember going down to the docks with you. And on the ships where I knew the captains, I could run up and down those gangplanks and go see the captains. And there were no soldiers about. I don't remember seeing soldiers on the docks except way up near the buildings.
You wouldn't have paid attention to them. You didn't think of the security of the island. You thought about your immediate present. And we tried to protect you from the intrigues. It's better that way.
So you have always impounded ships?
Of course. How do you think we maintain such an idyllic lifestyle here? The world beyond our borders is wild and untamed.
Oh, yes, I know. It just seems like a bad trade practice to me, Daddy.
It could
If
be.
you had a new new captain coming in who wants to trade with you, and all of a sudden you're going to impound his ship and everything that's on it.
Not everything. But it is important to maintain security. You understand that we must do what we must in order to ensure that the people are safe at all costs.
Okay, that I understand. But it just seems so very different. What happened that makes all this security necessary?
He looks at you. It's a very long story, Ayla. Do you remember your histories that you were taught in school?
I think I do.
Most of that is refined history.
Okay.
Do you remember what you were taught? Tell me what you remember. How did the Curial Isles come to be as you were taught?
Something about I'm trying to remember. That was like first year. Something about the gods blessing the earth and placing these beautiful islands that could help mankind in the seas. And then they put people on the islands who could cultivate them.
And now that you think on that, do you believe that to be true?
I never really thought about it.
Did you, now that you're an adult, do you believe that in all of Toivoa, through the creation, the gods decided the rest of the world is wild and untamed. We will create a paradise by placing new islands upon the sea and placing perfect people to live in peace upon those islands? Ayla, you know
I
better
would
than
like
that.
to think it was true.
We all
it
would
probably
like to
isn't.
believe that, but no. The truth, Ayla, is far darker.
It usually is.
You see, the land that we live on was not originally ours. But like most things, there is a kernel of truth in every story,
Okay.
especially in legends. For you see, these lands did not exist on the surface of Toivoa, but it was not the gods who put them here.
Then
Long
who
ago,
did?
our ancestors rose up against the oppressors of the sky, demons, fiends, and celestials that held sky islands as dominion over ground dwellers. After much effort and significant investiture in magic, a series of betrayals and manipulations were performed in order to bring 3 sky islands down upon the waters, all in unison. Where we live now, the Carial Isles, are where those 3 islands impacted each other, joining as one landmass. Our cities are what remains. Our open fields are what we have cleared of the desecration of the land. We live here in peace, not because we have been gifted it by the gods, but because we took it. And we will not be betrayed.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. That sure doesn't sound anything like what I remember.
Of course not. And this is a secret you must keep, Ayla. I'll tell you this now that you are an adult. The Carial Isles are a lie. This is a land of theft, where the very land we live on has been taken from the gods, uses air quotes, and from demons, and from dragons. We keep it through security. Vicious, unrelenting, vigilant security against the same tactics that we used to acquire them. This is the tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation, and I was just as appalled as you are when I learned of it. I was not involved in the acquisition. None of us were. All of them are long dead. But now this is our home, and we will hold it. We will defend it against anyone who comes to threaten it or take it. And
Wow.
thus, we are doing what we must.
Okay, why don't you ask him what you can do to secure it?
So, is there anything that we can do to help secure the islands? We
You
saw
said that you
many-
were collecting a method to prevent portals from appearing.
Yes, we are collecting shards. What's the name of the staff? Got to go back and look.
The baneful Ashwood Spire.
The baneful Ashwood. Yeah, we are collecting the shards of the baneful Ashwood spire in order that it has the power to stop these portals from forming. We have several of them, but we don't have all of them yet. If you know of one, it would help us greatly to be able to find them. We are trying to stop the darkness from coming into Toivoa. And as I understand what you've told me now, I can only think that more darkness in this land, in these lands, would only cause more problems for our islands.
Indeed. How many shards are there, and how many have you collected?
Good question.
I don't know. I don't know. I know we have some, but as I am not the holder, and I was not present when the information was given, I do not know how many there are. I do not know how many we have. I only know that there are more we have to find.
That seems to be a major oversight, Ayla.
Possibly.
As a
I know
question,
that we did just find one from that the Sultan Lagos just helped us find.
Ayla, do you put the Carial Isles above other things?
The answer is yes.
I try very hard.
We go sit there elbowing.
I try very hard to keep it on an even keel, but this is home, and I have a tendency to push a little bit. That's reality, and I think I always will feel that way, but I try very hard to keep everything on an even keel.
Then I'm not sure how much I can assist you. But if you would put the Carial Isles first, and your family, then I would encourage you to find out more about this baneful Ashwood Spire from your friends. Determine actually what you are searching for, and what resources you have available. Because Ayla, and he puts down the pruning shears, you may be being exploited by the members of your party. The fact that you are ignorant about the current status of your mission is unwise. They should be open and honest with you if they seek you to be open and honest with them.
It's not that they're not telling me. I just haven't asked. If I ask, they will tell me.
And
you can't turn me against them.
That was not my intention. My intention was for you to be aware that you do not know what is going on. Find out and let me know. Perhaps the Carial Isles can be of service in some way.
Okay, I will find out and I will let you know.
Thank you for helping with the clippings.
You're welcome, Father. And I will turn on my heel and I'm going to walk back inside.
Very well. As we go back inside the Verdant Crescent estate, you'll see Winkle doing what?
Looking for food.
I was going to say, if I know him, he's looking to eat.
Winkle, you will have found food. What did you find in the form of food? Was it those coffee cake muffins?
Oh, yeah, those were good. Also, in the morning, I really like brioche. So there was some there, and I ate 5 or 10.
Oh, Winkle, you have been married.
He's a growing moose.
Winkle, you've been married now for at least one day. You'll hear a door open and then close. And Winkle, you feel a disturbance in the force.
He turns and goes, "Hello, my love."
I just spoke with my father.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the mother-in-law.
And I'm pissed.
Ooh.
No, you're fine. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at him.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Oh, I do. Do I want to know? Okay, why are you so pissed at your father?
I asked him what happened to change my perception, that caused my perception to change so about what was going on in this land. And he gives me this cock and bull story that I don't know is true, and then has the gall to tell me that I don't know what my group is doing and that they're trying to abuse my trust. And then say he didn't do it. But he did. And I am pissed at my dad.
However,
Yeah.
could you give him some information and get information from him that could get us maybe another spire?
He says that if I go and talk to my friends and exactly find out about what this baneful spire is, and how many shards we have, and how many we have yet to find, and exactly what it's supposed to do, and come back and tell him, which sounds to me like he's fishing for information,
Yeah.
that the island may be of help to us in finding what we're seeking.
I see what you're talking about. May I recommend that we talk to Twilight's Call? He is about the slickest politician type person I know of, and he can see things around that I would believe people would go that low. You know, he's very slick. We need to talk to him.
Part of the reason why Twilight and him could probably talk together, Dad is Fae, and he never lets us forget that. Twilight's Fae. So maybe they can get Are they still back in their room, or is it safe to go and knock on the door?
Oh, I'll go knock on the door.
Yeah, that might be better.
And I go, I get to knock on the door. I get to knock on the door.
I just see this giant moose skipping down the hallway.
So, what state do we find Twilight and Covet in as the door is knocked on?
Occupado.
We didn't ask for towels.
Okay.
Actually, you'll see Covet come and open the door. She's wearing a silk black robe, you know, and she just kind of sticks her head out the door. Yes.
I would need the assistance of Twilight's
Tell them
call.
to go away.
Well, hold up, Twilight. Hold on. This is important. What? You need
I need
what?
I need the use of his other. Never mind. I can't.
Do it.
I need
Do
the
it,
use of his other head. We need him to put some information, get some information from me.
Hold that.
I'm going to
thought.
come stomping up behind Winkle, and I'm going to say, "Tell Twilight to get his ass out here. I need him now."
One moment, please. She closes the door gently. Twilight, we've got an angry Ayla, and Winkle's asking for help.
I knew I should have given him performance enhancement on his wedding night.
I don't think that's what it has to do with. Might have been a good idea, but I don't think that's what it has to do with.
He had stamina. He is a bull moose.
He seems very upset though. So does Ayla, even more so. And I've learned a mad Ayla is not a good Ayla.
I knew he was going to have performance anxiety. All right, I'll go talk to him.
It's Lauren and
let's look
Eowyn.
at
You guys would be waking up
No.
at this point as well if you were not already awake.
Lauren would definitely be awake, just maybe not in this room unless she's asked for.
Wero?
She sticks her head out the door again, and she's like, "Oh, just a minute. We're getting dressed. We'll meet you where, Ayla?
In the dining room.
Is this something that needs to be more private?"
No, come to our room. It's
Are
acceptable.
you sure? She looks around, and she's like, "No offense."
My room
But
is secure. I know how it was built.
are you sure?
Yes. I have hidden cubbies that I put in there myself that are all still hidden. They have
But are they
cobwebs.
warded?
I've got.
Yes. They
Okay.
Nobody's messed with them. And the whole room is warded. I got my grandmother to do that. I can't do it, but she can.
Ayla? That's when you get a little bit of a shiver down your spine. Grandmother did this for the entire house.
Yeah.
Should we?
And what is your grandmother's favorite activities?
Playing.
Uh-huh.
Follow that logic.
Sitting on
Yes.
the pole.
She
Remember the beach
probably
excursion.
borrowed my room.
Ew, number one. And number two, if she warded the whole thing, she might actually, like, oh, I don't
Smile,
know.
you're on candid fake camera.
Yep.
So where do you suggest that we meet?
If only we had a book about a location that creates a portal that's magnificent in nature. It is
That would be
such
perfect.
grandiose.
That would be perfect. I think
I
Islauren
thought
needs to
Winkle
be
was
in
a
on this
smart
as
one.
well. I think Islauren and
And-
Aya would need to be in on this as well.
Okay. So
That's
All right,
when
so-
the worst thing possible happens. And your mother comes up. In on what?
So evidently, last night didn't go the way that everybody planned. Winkle woke up hungry. Ayla wasn't quite as chipper as I expected her to be the next morning, and we're trying to figure out a way to help rectify the current situation.
Oh, dear Winkle. Did no one tell you what you were supposed to do?
So I have a method to help him along with this situation, but we're brainstorming of how to get past this.
I understand. It's boy talk. Come on, Ayla, let's go ahead and get you some breakfast.
that'll give us a chance to get dressed. Okay? It'll be okay.
All right.
Come on, Covet. I'm sure the men need to have a bit of time.
That is true. Just give me a few minutes, and she kind of opens the door a little bit farther, and she shows
That's
that
a
she's
beautiful
standing in the rope.
robe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where did you get it?
It was a gift from my husband.
Oh,
It's a gift from my husband in our travels.
very nice. Twilight, at some point you need to tell me where you shop.
Of course.
Or maybe tell my husband. Well, when you're done in here, Lady Covet, come see us in the dining room and we'll let these young men learn something from each other.
Of course. And she nods and then closes the door to go get dressed.
And she's going to go knock on Islarin's door. Lady Shonazath, we are having breakfast. Would you join us?
Of course.
And so the lady of the house is going to collect Islarin and Ayla for breakfast. Eowyn, your door will also be knocked on. Mr. Eowyn, are you there?
You will get up and open the door just to peek, and I'm here. What is it?
Your compatriots are attempting to assist Winkle with issues that he has. There's apparently been an accident and he needs a little bit of help.
Oh, is everything okay?
I believe he's physically in need.
I'll be right there.
I'm taking care of Ayla and Islarin, and Lady Covet will be taken care of as well. But I think your male friends need your assistance. I understand that you're quite good with heat.
I'm good with fire, yes.
I believe that's
why would
exactly
that be
what
needed?
Winkle needs, yes. That's precisely what he needs.
Okay.
Thank you. Breakfast is served. If you desire some fruit or pastries, they're on the table.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
You're very welcome. And she's going to tussle away.
It won't leave us room to find Winkle.
You can find Winkle and Twilight easily enough. Ayla, Covet, and Islarin. Well, Ayla and Islarin are going to go to the kitchen with Mom, correct?
You know,
Yes.
you saying Twilight and Winkle makes me realize how little men there is in this campaign.
They
You
need
say
the
that, but
they
there's
need the
another
one sane person to join them. So they need the voice of reason here. That's you,
Okay.
Eowyn. You're the
That
one who
is
calls it as
scary.
it is. You're the one who's always stated the truth. You're the one who lines them up and says, this is not right, and you draw the line. Realizing this
I don't know, I feel
exact
this-
moment, no. If you guys think about it, the moral compass of this party is Eowyn.
It always has been.
Hate to say it, but yep.
The landletter bandit himself.
Just remember, moose have no moral.
Just
Is-
Listen, Will.
Islaren is the political force, but as far as right and wrong, Eowyn's the one who calls it as it is.
Yep, 100%.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Faye,
I'll
we
debate
tap
that
dance the
one.
line. We tap dance that line.
so
Oh, listen.
I don't know that the moral compass should be an agent of the House of Flowers. That's all I'm saying.
Eowyn, as
We ain't
your
funny.
confidence builds within, you realize you have Winkle on one hand and Twilight on the other, two sides of a coin. And it's your job to make that coin balance.
All I see is Crunk. An angel on one side, devil on the other. You hit
At
Crunk's
this
going,
point,
do it,
Aemon wants to
devil.
go back to sleep.
This is why Eowyn wanted to go back to sleep.
And then you have the devil Winkle. Yo, no, he's got a point.
Yes.
So, as you walk into the room with Twilight's Call and Winkle standing there, what are the two of you doing?
I know it's difficult on the wedding night. There's expectations. It's high anxiety. It's understandable. I don't know. It didn't happen to me, but I can see why Ayla might be upset this next week.
I'm going to sit on you if you don't shut up.
If you need a performance enhancement, all you had to do was ask.
Well, some of us
I
don't
should
need it.
anticipate the problem, but
This is when you see Eowyn walk into the room.
Ayla, I am glad you're here. Evidently, Winkle needs some tips on how to rise to the occasion.
Twilight always goes this way.
The occasion
How
being
did this
what?
go this way?
Go ahead, Eowyn.
The occasion being what?
Well, last night was his wedding night, and Ayla was extremely upset this morning. You do the math.
I doubt that's the reason she's upset.
Very good.
Winkle, you didn't. The wedding night is not meant for experimentation.
I'm pretty sure she's upset over something else other than something trivial like that.
And Winkle looks shocked and saddened. Go, trivial?
Yes, trivial.
It's
There's
okay.
more
You know
important
that
matters
the
at hand.
size of the antlers are overcompensating. It's okay.
Eowyn says that there are more
Excellent.
important topics at hand. Go ahead, Eowyn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Winkle turns to Twilight and he said, "You were talking about a book that could get us somewhere where it would be safe to talk?"
Don't you remember the mansion? Or was that before your band of intelligence?
That was before him.
I don't remember.
We haven't been there in a long time.
You're not there, Ayla.
Eowyn, with your insight,
Noodle.
with your passive insight, Eowyn, yes, you are right. There is something that is disturbing the situation outside of just the physical, and there is something that Winkle wants to discuss in private that he doesn't want to be on this plane of existence for. And Twilight doesn't want to be on this plane of existence for either.
Molly doesn't want to be on this plane of existence, period. So, Twilight will reach into his bag and says, I have this book. You're not.
I'm not there. That's why I'm being quiet.
So, yes, we have the opportunity to go to a discreet location away from observers, both wanted or unwanted.
So maybe going out to the barn after we all eat, and they won't notice us so much as disappearing?
I prefer not to use the barn. There's fleas.
Okay, where?
A closet works, or out in the forest, or some other discreet location.
Since you understand how the book works, I would leave that up to you, but I recommend we all go down, get something to eat, and then go over if we can, and that way we can have our discussion.
Now, Winkle, you were at least attentive, right?
Winkle comes over and sits on his lap, all 1,400 pounds.
Eowyn, you see Winkle going to sit on Twilight. Do you intervene?
Just this one time, he'll let it play out.
Understood.
God, I love you, Eowyn, so freaking much.
He sort of brought it upon himself.
You are so awesome, Eowyn.
Twilight, Winkle comes to sit on your lap.
I would move.
Okay, I need you to roll your acrobatics or athletics check. Winkle, can I get your athletics check, please? Winkle's shooting to beat a 16 with his athletics check.
Ah!
Twilight manages to nimbly dodge to the side as Winkle sits down on the bed.
Damn, you're fast.
Have to be.
I believe this is where we use the line, a man would have to be a sprinter.
I look at Twilight. Are you that fast at everything?
It's not the speed, it's the destination.
Poor Covet.
As the camera pans outwards to the kitchen, we find Covet doing what?
Getting a really big cup of coffee.
How does Covet take her coffee?
She's not very relaxed in this place, so she has to give off the appearance that she is. So she just takes it with cream, sugar, a little bit of pumpkin spice. She's going basic to seem homey, and a little bit of chocolate drizzle on the top. And yeah, she'll take
So
it
with
just
all
like
of
that.
these things, is there coffee left in the cup?
A shot of espresso.
Calling out to
Then she
the
pops it off. Oh, for sure. Call me out on the coffee. That's fine.
all right. Miss Lauren,
Yeah.
what are you doing as she's making her coffee?
I'm just putting together a modest breakfast and probably just holding conversation with Ayla's mother.
Very well. What does that conversation entail?
I'm just small talking at this point unless she has something to say.
Okay. It's going to be small talk mostly about the fact that the young men in her family are people that she's proud of and generally bragging about their accomplishments and their plans for the next week. Cool. Ayla, while your mother and Islarin are BSing and doing their small talk, Covet's got her coffee. I presume joins in the small talk.
I will be on the outskirts. I will be a part of it as a good morning, but believe it or not, she's just going to stand back and kind of listen and watch.
Very
Only
well.
interacting when directly asked, and she's going to blame it on needing coffee.
Understood. Ayla,
But
what are
she's more
you
of observing
doing,
than anything.
considering your huff may have been stalled?
I'm looking for a good cup of strong Lady Grey tea.
Okay.
And maybe an orange muffin.
You can find all that.
Yeah.
Their locations haven't changed since you were a child.
Nope.
It's almost comforting, but as you're going through these steps, you look around and you're suspicious of everything in the house now. You understand why things are placed where they are. There's got to be a reason behind why the tea is in this type of basket. Where did this basket come from? The paranoia is going to kind of set in a little bit here as the denseness of the conspiracies in in the Carryolyles are seeping into your mind and awareness. You are in a spy master's house as a spy master's child, and you know that most of what would normally be considered extreme measures are just normal everyday acceptances for you. The magical warding of a child's bedroom against scrying and detection? Who would do that?
And
the
why?
need for secret compartments and escape tunnels? Who would do that? You know where the secret daggers are throughout the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
You understand how to release the bead of fireball in the dining room. You know that there are certain levers that can be pulled that will shut all the shutters in the house, protecting it from outside arrows. This is normal for you, but the dichotomy of what you've seen outside the Carryolyles now reveals this to not be a normal house, but rather a near fortress. You look over at your friends, Covet and Islarin, chatting with your mother. As your tea steeps, what would you like to do?
You're steeping it.
I'm just sitting, I'm listening. I'm thinking and I'm brooding. There's so many things that aren't adding up to what they should be adding up to. And I'm wondering I have a lot of questions about how I was brought up and why there were wards around my room. I mean, I understand the wards around the house with my dad being the spy master, but why special wards around my room?
You would know that there are wards against all the boys' rooms, every room in the house.
Okay.
It's not specific to you.
Okay, so why is that necessary?
That one I'm not going to answer for you.
Yeah, I know. This is my
internal
brain.
dialogue. Understood.
Yes, internal dialogue with me. Why is it necessary that we have hidden daggers? Why is it necessary we have to I've never been in a house where there's a lever you can pull and shutters cover the windows and so arrows can't get in. I've never been to
Well,
a house that has
Ayla, you've never been in a house like that outside the Carial Isles.
Yeah.
Every house in the Carial Isles is this way.
But why? See, that's my
That's
point.
the question.
That's what I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Right.
Is why do they feel like they have to do this? To my knowledge, the island has never been attacked except by pirates trying to seize goods. So parts of my dad's story doesn't quite ring true. And I'm just brooding. Over at the table, stirring my tea.
So, Ayla, what is your role? What are your plans today? Are you going to go and visit a restaurant, or are you going to stay here at the farm, at the estate?
I'm not certain at this point in time. We haven't really talked about what we're going to do today. It's one of the things I would like to do. Talk with them about what we need to do.
Cool.
And so she stops and smiles at her mother. I don't want to give it all away, so.
Well, I'm going to be going into the city today. If there's anything you need, let me know. I'll be going past the grocers and past the bakery. Is there anything you want whatsoever?
Oh, does the bakery have any of those? See if they have any of those good elderberry muffins that they used to make.
She smiles. I know exactly the ones. I'm sure your husband will be pleased.
I think so. They remind me of the mooseberries he loves so much.
I'm sure he'll enjoy those.
Yes. And he's a sucker for a pastry, too.
Really?
Oh, he loves pastries. They didn't have those when he was growing up. The moose don't do those. So, yes, he would love those.
Then I'll have to get him one of those turnovers that you like so much.
He does love those, too. Thank you, Mom, for seeing about that.
Of course, dear. Your father is going to be around all day, so if there's anything you need, feel free to ask him. He
We will.
always manages to get messages to me when I need him. Have a wonderful day, ladies. Do stay safe. And,
Thank you.
if you do decide to go swimming, the water hole is delightful today.
Nice. I'll keep that in mind.
And she smiles. And remember, Ayla, swimming suits are optional. And she's going to head off. Leaving the three ladies here in the dining room, the camera pans back to the three men in the bedroom.
Beginning of a bad joke.
What? A moose, an elf, and a half-elf standing in a room, staring at each other.
Winkle turns to Twilight and Eowyn said, I think we need to go down and collect the women and get where we can go and talk.
While you may try to collect yours, I will go and greet mine and enjoy a good cup of coffee and enjoy the morning.
All right, just don't take too long.
I don't recommend you tell her that you've come to collect. Winkle, I think you should go and tell her you've come to collect her.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Not.
Is there a problem with that wording?
There's There's nothing wrong with that wording. Just for the record, IRL, that is a great word.
Oh, absolutely. Walk in and say, "Woman, I've come to collect you." Yeah, that doesn't.
I wouldn't use in that phrasing, but hello, darling, I'm here to collect you. Yes, that one works. But calling her woman very rarely works.
It doesn't
Just
work
saying,
with
come
things
here,
either.
woman. That's
No.
it right there.
So we go on down to the kitchen.
Okay.
And this concludes the very short life of Twilight's Call.
I didn't say.
Winkle?
I was encouraging Winkle to do.
Winkle, you sense a little devilish person on one shoulder, and his name is Twilight's Call. On the other shoulder, a second devilish person named Twilight's Call is telling you, do it, do it. What would you let you do, Winkle, as you come into the room, and the three heads of the women in the room turn to you. One of them holding a butchered coffee, another holding a half tea.
Hey, perspective, dude. It is your opinion.
I don't like coffee in general, so
And mine.
Have an opinion.
I like coffee, and I think it's butchered.
Again, my opinion, your
think-
opinion,
What
I
smells
think
Eowyn?
that
like
just makes you eat coffee.
my coffee.
Eowyn's agreeing with you, Kevin, so you have an ally in the world.
Thank you. Oh my,
Ooh,
oh
now
my
I know we
goodness.
really got off in the deep end.
All right.
Oh.
As you walk in, you see the three women here, and they turn to face you, Winkle. What do you say as you were the first one into the room? The anticipation of two men behind you, waiting to see what you're going to say.
I walk into the room and I go, I am so happy to be here because I see the beauty of these three women, and I've had to deal with Twilight's Call.
Wasn't it your idea?
Oh,
I don't care what
yeah, and
you
he
said.
turned,
You
and
said I was pretty.
I turned to Covet and
With
said,
my basic
"Oh,
coffee."
by the way, Twilight's is trying to get me to come up to Ayla and say, I've come to collect my woman."
She slowly turns to face Twilight.
You see a very thumbs up.
You are going to die. Slowly, painfully, and it's probably not by my hand.
Is learned, if you have time, and just at your convenience, every now and then, smite Twilight's Call for me.
It sounds like too much fun.
And Winkle goes over, grabs the coffee pot, puts some sugar in the coffee pot, and drinks the whole thing.
Okay, that tracks. Actually tracks. I'm just
Boinkle, that was not a cup. That's the pot that the coffee's made in.
Oh, I thought it was a Demetast cup.
No, dear.
Ooh.
He
No,
gets a
dear.
little headband and then he starts using big words.
He's a refined moose.
Anyway,
No, dear.
where should we go to open up that book of yours?
I don't have
I
the
think-
book. Twilight
I think we
Day.
should go for a walk. Don't
Is
you?
there a forest or a lake or some type of stream or something?
Yes,
Skinny dipping.
yes. I there's a pretty grove out. There's a small wooded area between here and the lake with a grove in it, and I think that would be a good spot.
So let's go swimming.
Maybe after we have our discussion. I have got to talk to y'all.
Maybe we should go swimming.
We're going swimming.
first.
Kid.
I understand. that went
To
past
a
me first.
remote location where we can be alone as a group.
Twilight, I am already pissed this morning. Don't make it worse.
He
Winkle,
tried to offer enhancement to Winkle.
Please make
My
it worse so she can
sacred
get rid of you.
flame, my sacred flame is right here at the ends of my fingertips. Don't piss me off
Twilight,
more.
there's a little Eowyn devil on your shoulder going, do it.
Winkle is choking to death. Sorry.
Winkle will lean over to Twilight will lean over to Winkle. Did you do anything last night?
And I heard that. What happened between us last night is none of your business.
Evidently,
When-
because you pissed off
Wait a minute.
today.
Wait a minute. You'll learn why. But number two, you don't take hints or direct comments very well. When the Lord gave out brains, did you think he said rain and get out of it?
Of course, it was right there next to the grove and the watering hole where we can be alone.
I get up and I walk out of the room. If you're coming, come.
Wait,
Pointing at
Ayla,
you,
before
Winkle.
you
I'm so glad she's mad at somebody else.
Miss Lauren, go
Go,
ahead.
go for it, Lauren. Go for it.
before we go anywhere, if we do go out, I am being observed.
Yeah. May need to do
It may be better to do this in here, as much as finding a place to go sounds appealing.
I know. The nanny is back with Nessa. I'll tell her that we're going swimming, but then we can disappear from here in the house. If anyone asks, you'll tell them we've gone swimming.
That's acceptable. Ultimately, just a matter of what you would prefer to do with that information.
And it's a
If we
good
can't
size
go-
lake. We need to go. I need to tell you what's going on.
We get it. All we gotta do is find a place.
Or I'll just leave a note on the table that says, gone swimming.
Cool. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, where are we actually going? As Ayla writes a note, says, gone swimming. What's the plan, guys?
I'm very confused as to where we're going, so I'm just going to follow the group.
Twilight, where are we going?
I thought we were going to the grove and the watering hole, but evidently not.
Okay. It's Lauren. Where are we going?
I mean, we can go there. I was just saying that that there is someone observing everything I do if I go outside. So, like, if we're comfortable with someone knowing that we can go into the mansion, we can still totally do that. Otherwise, I was suggesting we just go upstairs to one of our rooms and do it there.
I don't think we want the tail knowing that we can all disappear at the same time as a group.
I
That might
agree
raise
with that.
questions. Yeah, let's just go to a room and
Yeah.
go to the mansion from there then.
I agree.
Very well. Cool. So you go up into whose bedroom are we doing this in?
I'll volunteer mine.
Okay, it's Lauren's bedroom. Awesome.
Oh. Actually, I think I had a couch. Never mind. So I'll volunteer Ayla's.
So,
All right, we go to
Yeah,
Ayla's
you can go
room.
with mine.
yeah, I was gonna say Ayla's more likely, just because it's less likely to be as warded because she was ignorant until recently, and then also she said she had cubbies that she can hide things.
Yep, cool.
So potentially we could put the book in one of those cubbies and us just go one by one in.
Okay. Well, you guys can go into the magnificent mansion.
Ooh, I like that.
That got an upgrade.
I was going to say, that's a real upgrade.
Reminds me of that place in Shoe.
Yeah.
Kinda cool.
So,
We
as
have
you
a
guys come
fountain.
inside, there's some decorations that have happened here.
Yep.
Off to the side, there's a pool that seems to be very clear water. It's almost calling to you guys to come and swim in it. Off to the other side, there's a pile of gold that looks very Scrooge McDuck swimish style. There's several
calling to
large
fight.
fluffy couches, and in one corner of the room, there is a pillow fort.
I love it.
With books. Let's go.
As you guys approach the
Drax
pool,
covet.
you smell the faintest hint, the absolute faintest hint of lime.
That's an interesting scent for a pool.
Wonder if it's a margarita.
It's far too faint to be that. Imagine if a margarita was on the other side of the world and this side of the world had the glass. That little tiny hint. This is the LaCroix of pools.
Ayla, what was it that you wanted to
So,
tell us?
Okay, so I spoke with my father this morning, and I asked him what had changed to cause such tight security here on the islands. And he assured me that nothing has changed. That ships have always been impounded, and that they were careful to keep me unaware of it. Then he asked me what I remembered of my history lessons in school as to how the Carial Isles were formed. And I told him, and he tells me that that's not true. That what happened was that originally these islands were sky islands. That the Carial Isle was 3 sky islands that were owned by dragons and demons and gods and celestials, and that some of the people living on those sky islands decided they didn't want to live with the demons and the dragons, and so they went to war with them, and 3 islands fell out of the sky, and they collided and fell to the seas here in our realm, forming the Carial Isle. And that all the beautiful farmland is where the people had cleared the devastation from the wars. And that in order to maintain these islands here in our world, that they had to maintain very tight security, looking for dragons, demons, whatever, come back to take their islands. To my knowledge, there has never been any attack by these beings. However, there have been pirate attacks, supposedly after goods and food. Then he asked me what our little group was doing, what we were trying to do. And I said that we were trying to close the portals that connected this realm to the Fey realm and to keep the black spirits, etc., from invading this realm. And he said, well, how are you planning on do that? I says, we're going to use the that we were going to be, that we were looking for the shards to the Baneful Ashwood Spire, and that would enable us to have the power to close these portals. So then he says, so how many shards do you need? And I said, I don't know. I never asked. And he said, well, how many do you have? And I said, I don't remember. I've been told, but I can't tell you how many we have now. I know we just got one from the Sultan, from Sultan Lagos. And he said, I believe your friends are trying to use you. And I said, use me for what? They're trying to take advantage of you and the power and the strength that you have. At which point I got very, very angry for some odd reason. And so he told me I needed to ask, what does the Baneful Ashwood Spire do? What is it? What does it do? How many shards does it need? And how many shards do we have? And then perhaps the islands could help us. To me, it sounds like a fishing expedition, but I'm furious with him. I know he's Fey. I know he's good at half-truths, which is why we wanted to talk to you, Twilight, because Fey understands Fey. But
Michael, you're not in trouble. Congratulations.
no,
Travis
he's not
squeezes
in
Twilight's
trouble.
knee.
He's not in trouble. He was trying to help me.
Twilight gives him a thumbs up.
I do a little dance. I'm not in trouble. I'm not in trouble.
So I'm trying to figure out, what do I need to tell him? Do I tell him the truth? Do I tell him a half-truth? I told him that I could come and ask you those questions and that you would tell me, you wouldn't hide it. And I know that to be true because we've discussed it before.
It starts
And-
with. It starts with there are 6 shards. We have 3, and
We have 4.
we have 3, don't we?
The Sultan's
Or-
made 4.
Oh, the Sultan's made 3 because we got the one
No.
from Shalom's Tower, we got the one from the Protectorate, and then the one from the Sultan.
We had 4. Because 3, we had another one from, we had 4 because the one from Sultan made 4.
Because the other locations is with the Lady of Shadows and
One extra one we didn't know.
When we got the information about the spire, we were given one then.
I'm going to pull up the map so you guys can reference it. Cool. So you were given one back down here in Australia. This is where you collected one. You got one in the Schnozen Protectorate. And you went from the Schnozen Protectorate all the way down to Shatter Shaddai, where you collected a third.
So we have 3 and we need 3 more then.
Right.
Okay.
I'll adjust it. I still think we have 4, but I'll adjust it. Or
I'm
you
open
already
to
have-
it if you know where you got the 4th one, but you shouldn't have gotten a 4th one yet.
Now, the question then comes, do I need to tell my father this information? Or, I mean, because is he fishing for information? I mean,
Yes.
supposedly he's retired, but I don't ever see my father retiring.
So, as the Fae mentality, as you so eloquently put Fae as Fae,
Kindness, my love.
just because he doesn't hold an official power doesn't mean that he's still not pulling strings from the shadows.
And just because someone says that they've turned from that way of life does not mean that it doesn't influence them still.
And by asking where your loyalties lie, by trying to push a narrative of you being used by us, and the former conversations of, hey, retire to the Isles, he's trying to consolidate, he's trying to hedge, he's trying to build a foundation. And with the history that you've given us about the Isles have secrets. The Isles have things that they wish to protect, and so they have such stringent security measures as to prevent those secrets from getting out. Which is why they're probably monitoring all incoming and outgoing communications to prevent secrets from getting out. Which means everything that is superficial is not what it seems.
Now, I must tell you that I was asked not to reveal the true creation of this island, that it was something only the high officials knew, that they didn't want to frighten the everyday person. And so I was not supposed to tell it. But none of this makes any sense if I don't tell you. So I must ask you to keep your word.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the everyday person. It has everything to do with the island's secrets of what's behind the scenes that they don't want to get out.
Yeah.
If they're still afraid that those things are going to come back for the islands, there's something here that's keeping the island down.
No, that's the fear mongering that allows for the execution of the higher security measures. That's a means to an end.
There may be more, but I agree.
Sounds like I need to do some investigating.
Well, he asked me also if I put the Carial Isles above other lands in Toivoa. And I said, in reality, I probably do, but I try to make it even because all men are important. I said, but this is home, and I always tend to kind of lean toward the things that would benefit us the most. And he said, so when you can answer my questions and place your family and the island above everything else, then perhaps the islands can help you.
So he's asking for capabilities and augmentations to leverage secret utilization.
Yeah. And I hate
he
being put in
say
this position by my father.
did he say specifically how it could help you?
No, he just said perhaps the islands could be of great help. That's all he said.
That perhaps
Which means
carries a lot of weight, and perhaps not as well.
Correct.
perhaps he is seeing how far you'd be willing to go.
He's looking again to consolidate his family on the island, protected by the secrets. It's the retirement plan.
Hmm.
And suggesting that you are using me, betraying me, which I don't believe for a second.
Using you maybe for some cookies, but that's about it. And
Which
the
I
occasional
love.
heel. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. And I love that. That's no problem. But so what do I tell him? Because it's got to come from me.
It cannot
If he
be
had this
falsehood
information,
either.
what could he do with it? It's currency, but currency in a game that I'm not certain they're participating in.
Or know how to play.
As in the Isles seem very inwardly focused. Advantage here. Oh,
Is there a
whose disadvantage even
possibility?
is that?
I don't know. My brain's scattering, and I'm realizing that a lot of the things that are considered normal in a home on the Carriol Isles are not normal anywhere else, like the hidden
Ayla,
holes that I have, and the wards on the house, and
Ayla,
yes,
remember when we were dealing with Vagradan and we were looking at the ties to my family and how or why some things came to pass?
yes.
Was there something that we acquired in Australia that was used to get after some of that information requirement? Something that may or may not have been tied to our wayfinding? Because right now you sound lost. And when you're lost in the darkness, maybe you need to seek an opportunity, a path forward. My recommendation is to look at your wayfinding ability and see if there's something there that might help guide you in the right direction.
It's under your features and traits, just saying out of character.
Winkle turns towards Twilight and asks, isn't the information he's seeking, couldn't we just, I mean, isn't it kind of like common knowledge if somebody actually followed us?
What I'm talking about can be approached from probably 3 different methods. In Ayla, the hint to my vague overture is legend lore underneath the wayfinding capability.
Yes.
That can be used on your father, potentially, since these are security measures and things that he put into place. But that's just a symptom. The other way that you may be able to go about this is the legends behind the Sky Islands and the establishment of the Carriol Isles, and what may or may not be hidden within that is worth the security measures that this current Reich is putting together. And I'm just waiting for the Gestapo to show up.
More like the Japanese.
Very isolationist approach and mentality, which means that there's something that they're hiding.
Which is exactly what I said at the beginning.
Usually that something is a weakness.
And if they're going to such great lengths to hide it, then it must be their greatest.
The question is do you want to do this covertly or overtly? Each has their benefits as well as the cons. One requires subterfuge, which some of us are better at than others. The more overt method is to gain friends and win over people, more of a political approach, but it also requires leverage or something with which the other person finds of value. Sacrifices are usually made in each case, though the cost of such changes depending on the method. But I still think all of this starts with leveraging your wayfinding capability. This is where you use legend lore on the Carial Isles and the Sky Islands. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough, cough.
Ayla.
The line is I use legend lore on the Carial Isles and Sky Islands. Any minute now. We're waiting.
I don't see it.
It's level 5 on your spell that says use.
Australian Wayfinder at the very bottom of features and traits.
I don't see it.
Double checking. Checking her sheet here.
Ah, there it is. There it is. I found it.
Okay.
I was gonna say we took care of fear in the mountain and we all
Yep.
became wayfinders.
And now we can lay on the ground and be okay and not die.
Okay.
Well,
Eric, she doesn't have
She doesn't
that
have
on
it.
her character sheet.
I will fix this. You should have this. Second.
What, legend lore?
Yes, it should be.
You have the
You know what? Oh,
It's under level 5.
Yes, but
you have the spell, just not the feat.
right.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So I'm getting the feat added to your character sheet because you earned it, but you don't have it currently on there.
That's my mistake
Yeah,
for making an
'cause-
assumption. I apologize, Ayla, for being an ass.
But
It's
yeah,
okay.
the Australian Wayfinder, which is something that you are getting, that you have earned. You have you get extra things. You get distant crystal
Yep.
sight. You get druidcraft, guidance, thaumaturgy, and legend lore.
Please hit the F5 key on your keyboard on your character sheet. It'll refresh, and under features and traits, you'll see the Australian Wayfinder. You see it now? I believe.
Features and traits at the very bottom.
Yep.
I have it. I see it.
Very well. So you can use legend lore using that ability.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Cool.
Ah, shoot.
Bang.
I hit the wrong scroll button.
All good. Cool. So would you like to use legend lore on something to learn something about something legendary?
I don't suppose I could use it on my father, huh?
You're welcome to try. The trick is that because this is the Australian version, you do have to lay with your head on the ground in order to do it.
That might be interesting.
Does it have to be on this on the plane that in which he currently is, or does it have to be on, or can it be here?
Roll an Arcana check, Covet.
I got it. Watch me roll like crap. 17. Ta-da!
You don't know.
Do we have enough
on, I've got
pieces of the Baneful Ashwood spire for me to do it on that?
You can do it on whatever you'd like. You don't have to have a piece. You can just ask for information on a legend or something legendary. What would you like to cast legend lore on? Because what we're doing now is we're introducing Ayla Taylor to the spell legend lore. And this is creating a monster, and I acknowledge it and I love it, because once Ayla understands what this spell does, it's going to get used all the damn time.
You're right.
And there's 5 of them. Five of them.
Yes. I know what I want to add. I would like to cast legend lore on the Carriol Isles.
Okay, cool. So as you lay down on the ground and you cast legend lore on the Carriol Isles, awesome. You're going to hear in your mind a bit of a story. The Carriol Isles were formed long ago from the collision of 3 sky islands during the Great War. They were brought low due to a collection of efforts from the House of Flowers, the Ground Dwellers, and a dragon who decided that oppressing the Ground Dwellers was unwise. This dragon decided that it was better to have an idyllic society protected from intrusion and secrecy in order to allow people to flourish, not to be enslaved. Unfortunately for the dragon, the people of this land decided that they no longer needed the protection of a dragon, as they were suspicious of anything with wings. Thus, they formed a isolationist society focused on feasting and presenting a peaceful and healthy environment. The Carriol Isles have stood for nearly 2,000 years now, a bastion of healthy living and good food. They've spread their recipes piecemeal throughout the rest of the world in order to generate goodwill. The very lush environment allows for great amounts of exports and limited imports. The land is very wealthy and generally seen as a backwater place that no one wants to mess with because they are a great food supply for many sections of the world. They're also so far away that the logistics of attacking such an island would be prohibitive. The army of the Carriol Isles is the people themselves. Everyone being trained in swordcraft or sorcery is a protective measure performed by the government. There is no standing army, as there is no need for one. Rather, the entire populace is a militia that can rise at any moment to be called upon as the protectors of the land. The people of the Carriol Isles view it as home and a place to be defended at all costs. In spite of the conspiracies and restrictive environment that the government has placed upon the people, they enjoy the security and safety and thriving landscape that they live in. So they do not question the security, as it imposes safety and profitability for everyone involved. Lately, the king of the Curial Isles has opened its borders to travel, allowing the residents to go abroad with prior permission, allowing them to acquire new knowledge about the outside lands. When people return, they are debriefed and provide information to the Curial Isles in order to further the intelligence and security measures of the islands. Thus, Curial Isles thrive where others would view it as oppression. But freedom exists here in the form of everyday life. And that is the current legend of the Curial Isles.
Do we know the name of the dragon?
That was not in that legend. And I get to go ahead and just go, I'm not telling yet.
Ah!
We do know that, though, from our dealings with Bagardam, with other Sky Islands, and the like.
You know of dragons. You don't know this dragon.
Because why does Emeraldi keep coming to the forefront?
This is not Amaria Rosie.
Oh, okay.
So, do you share all of this information?
That
with
is an
us, Ayla?
assumption.
And
Yes, I have
I'm-
shared all of
I
this
am-
information.
so I'm going to say something then, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but you were sent out on, and she's going to use the air quotes, pilgrimage to
Right.
proselytize
Proselytize.
and gather recipes,
Right.
but ultimately
She's a door knocker.
information. Shut up.
Among
You
other
were supposed
things.
to get information, and you technically came back with nothing.
They haven't
Other
asked
than-
me anything. I'm supposed to be debriefed. I have
They
not
already
been
know
debriefed.
what they already wanted. Your letters. That's why they already know. You told them everything in your letters,
Well, not everything, but
and
a lot.
that's what your dad's trying to do.
No, I think they kind of figured that she wasn't coming back to stay from her letters.
Either way, she's considered a failure in their eyes.
She did bring
She's
back
not-
recipes.
She did, but they want more information. Like where the shards are and what they do. And maybe keep the power for themselves. I could be really off base here.
That has occurred to me.
That's
When I began thinking about why my dad would want information on this thing, when I've already told him that it would close the portals. And he told me the story of how the island was formed. It occurred to me that perhaps they want that spire for themselves to seal portals that they're dealing with.
So do we go overt or covert?
What makes you think they have one?
My father has a way of speaking, and there's a glint in his eye that most people don't see, but I do because I've grown up with him for 20 some odd years. They've got one. I would bet my bottom dollar on it.
A shard or a portal?
Both.
So, GM, real quick, I remember using a what was it called? I'm going back and looking at my thing here. My divination, and that came back with negative on a shard here on the Isles.
That's correct.
Okay. I will convey that to Ayla and the rest.
And I will tell you
right
that that
now-
is the correct answer to what the divination was able to do.
Okay. I'm being encouraged to do an Arcana check to see if there is a different way to have looked at that.
Sure.
18.
With an 18, let me pull up a thing here real quick. Let me see. I gotta check the spell level here. So with an 18, I'm going to send you a link, sir.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm getting the I told you so's over here.
Did that come through?
It did.
I'm so sorry, sir. But someone has finally poked a hole in GM Eric's plots and planning. It turns out to have been Twilight's Call.
I
will
take
say
full
this.
credit on that one.
So,
Okay,
you guys,
just
Twilight,
because
you'll be aware of that capability that's out there.
Just because your divination says there's not a shard on the island doesn't mean that they don't have one.
And there's a very real possibility of that which isn't seen tells you exactly what you need to know. I need a device that shows what can be seen and what can't be seen, so I know where not to look and where to look.
You need a compass like Jack Sparrow.
Where's the
Where is it? I was.
My wanted desire.
Where's the room? The room's gone.
Show me where the thing I really want is.
It keeps pointing at Coven.
If you
Aw. So,
Perhaps if you can attempt to make specific promises of what help can be provided. If it's not enough, then we can keep the information to ourselves. If it is, we can share it.
So, I think we use the same conversation that we did with those that we were looking for allies and support, like what we did with Shadow Shaddai. We currently have 3. There's a total of 6. There are portals incurring from the Fey realms of the shadows that from Shantara Grove bleeding over. And to prevent those incursions, we are looking to collect the shards so that we can close the portals. Nothing more, nothing less. We give the same information as which we have already given, that is of public knowledge.
do not volunteer information.
That we are
Agreed.
willing to provide assistance and or capabilities with the promise of additional shards to alleviate any situations that may arise at any location.
So do we just... If I go talk to my dad by myself, I'm going to open my mouth and share something I shouldn't. We've got to do this as a group.
What cornbread's for?
No,
Twilight.
cornbread sopping up. Cornbread's for sopping up juice in a soup. Okay?
Then let's go speak to him together.
Yep.
I think so.
Ready to leave the mansion?
Oh no, that pillow fort is looking awfully welcoming.
I know.
He'll be here
But we've
when
got
we get done.
Exactly.
It'll always
Dramatic
be here.
sigh.
It'll always be here. So you can use
We
it lots
haven't
of
been
times.
back in so
Okay, so we've had all these discussions. Aowen, you have been very, 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 very quiet through all this. And
Awen's been absorbing my wisdom.
Aowen, do you have anything to say? What are your thoughts?
I don't really have anything to add on, just that I trust whatever idea Ayla goes with, since she knows best here.
I appreciate that, Aowen. This is just kind of overwhelming at times for me.
I've given you options. I've explained things how I've seen them.
I know.
And-
I know. We need to
But it
go
was
talk
very
to my
wise
dad.
of you to come seek my advice.
Yeah,
Welcome.
well, it's like I said, my father is the ultimate politician. He really is. And you were raised to be a politician. And I just kind of thought a Fey politician would understand a Fey politician.
I was not raised to be a politician.
Dear, if you were being raised to be a king, you were being raised to be a politician. Because a king is a politician.
It's not a king. It's not a king.
No, not
the
yet.
Lord over my grove.
Just a lord.
You're
of the Grove.
really good at lording over people.
It comes natural.
That's my point.
So, shall we go?
Let's go.
All right. So you
I gotta
guys,
follow you out because I don't know the way out.
you guys will lead Winkle out of the portal and out.
I kind of push Winkle behind us, Lauren, because I can trust his Lauren to get him out.
And I removed a charge from the manual of Milford's Magnificent Mansion. Which I think Milford is still out there in Torvola somewhere.
Oh, he is. And can I get an insight check, please, Twilight's Call, since you're the one that has the book?
13.
With a 13, the mansion was different from the last time you went in there. It had been redecorated. Not by you.
Oh,
Right.
Someone else redecorated the mansion.
Yeah.
Yep. And
I like it.
yeah.
That's
We're
right.
going
We could decorate it any way we wanted.
You can redecorate it any way you want.
Yeah, I
But-
forgot about
But
that.
we didn't do it. That's
You
the
guys
point.
did
We
not
didn't
do it. Twilight's Call. Milford's Manual of Magnificent Mansion always leads to the same mansion that can be redecorated by anyone who's using the book. There's another party that goes into that mansion and is redecorated.
How many books are there out there?
You
Good
know,
question.
that's a good question. But you're not going to a magnificent mansion. You're going to Milfred's mansion. So you guys can thank the Toyvon Trainwreck for the new decorations.
Got it.
Specifically, Sea Toad Coin, Saphira, and Ruzit.
Thanks, guys. It's a lot fluffier. Can we add a few books in there? That'd be great.
You could have added books just now.
I don't have.
Okay. So we're back home.
All right, so bathing suits and out to the watering hole.
Okay.
No,
Just
we
said,
find my
right?
father.
We said talk first, then swimming.
We're not done talking. You have to speak to her father.
I
Twilight,
love you, Slayer.
as a young man, the desire to go swimming in spite of the desire to talk is pretty strong.
Absolutely, it is. And promises were made. Promises will be kept. We as a collective finished talking. We as a collective.
No.
We haven't
No,
finished
we're
talking.
not.
We haven't finished talking. Unfortunately, you keep going on.
Oh, damn.
And on.
And you broke Geomeric.
Eric's
That's
like,
awesome.
Like Steve's go get his bathing suit on.
Twilight's going to go towards getting his bathing suit on. Does Twilight have a bathing suit?
Probably not.
Understood.
Doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't make a difference. Okay, is Twilight going swimming?
Yes.
Okay, Twilight, do you go swimming as you are, or do you strip down? As the rest of the
I
party
will
begins
not
to
be-
walk away.
I will not be getting my armor and clothes.
Understood. Covet, he seems set in his ways as the rest of the party is leaving, and Twilight, does she get the waggle eyebrow?
Absolutely.
Understood.
Covet looks at them and says, "We'll be there soon," and sits down on the ground, crisscross applesauce, really pouty, and no.
He picks her up and puts her over the shoulder since she doesn't.
You
get
get my clothes wet. You will find that your hair is not okay in the morning.
We're heading to the watering hole.
Okay. You
Please roll your athletics
okay.
check. Covet, can I get your acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah.
As we go for the PvP here. Covet wriggles free.
She swats his butt.
Okay.
Says, "Get dressed."
Twilight.
I was promised a grove and watering hole. That's happening.
All right.
So there is a watering hole. We are in a grove. You are. I have fulfilled my job. Thank you. Let's go.
We're still in the house. We haven't made it out there yet.
There's outside right there. See? Right there.
All right. So the rest of the party manages to come up and find Ayla's dad at the house. Hello. The note said that you had gone swimming. Did you enjoy it?
Covet comes up and she is seriously, like part of her clothes are disheveled. She is, I'm not happy. I have a
Oh,
pouting husband.
dear. I'm sorry. Mr. Twilight, do you have a moment?
He wanted to go swimming.
That's what the plan was.
I thought that he
Don't
needed
have
some assistance
swimsuits.
with performance enhancement.
Oh, no. We just don't have swimsuits. He was ready to go skinny dipping.
What's wrong with that?
And I don't know. I don't know how your culture is with this, and I'm trying to be respectful.
Oh,
To respect nature, you must go natural.
of course.
I'm trying to be polite.
Ayla,
You would.
Yes.
you're comfortable going skinny dipping there? It wasn't a big deal when you were growing up.
No, it's fine. He hadn't got anything I hadn't seen before.
I think that this is
Perfect.
a point where Covet von Sin is more prudish than Ayla Taylor.
That's not possible.
Yep.
And screw you, GM.
So, can we go to the watering hole now?
No.
See?
Bad Twilight.
Twilight?
You promised in the note we were supposed to go.
We will, just not now. We haven't finished talking.
So was there a problem at the watering hole?
Oh, no, Father. No, Father. No problem.
Not a problem. No problem.
None.
No.
He looks at Covet knowing that there's a lie there.
The problem is I didn't want to go swimming, and he wanted to go swimming, and I wasn't ready. That is
Oh.
honest.
Yeah, it's honest. He smiles. I understand.
Thank you.
Okay, Dad, I talked with my friends and I asked them about the baneful Ashwood Spire.
Oh?
And they did tell me that the power of it is to be used to close the portals that exist between the Fey realm and our realm. Because what is happening is we are seeing demons and devils and all kinds of horrible things coming through those portals and attacking our realm. We need a total of 6 shards, and we have 3.
You have
So we
3
have-
of them.
Yes. We have
Oh.
need of 3 more.
That's quite the accomplishment.
It's been a lot of hard work.
So you're already halfway there.
Yes.
That's refreshing. Accommodations to all of you.
It has definitely taken teamwork to get there.
Is it cut it?
Okay, for those who cannot see the webcams, there's someone going and someone in the background of Ayla going, cut it.
And Ayla's going, I did.
So you have these shards now. And you're working to stabilize Toivoa from the intrusion of devils and celestials and fey creatures.
Yes.
Well, come with me. And he's going to take you guys into the house. As he comes into the house, he's going to walk towards your bedroom, Ayla. And as he gets there, he opens the door and gestures for all of you to come in. Does everyone enter, or does anyone want to stay outside?
I'll go in.
I go.
Eowyn?
I'll go.
Covet, what are you going to do?
I'll go in with everyone else.
Very well. Covet, you gonna...
Covet is very, very wary. She heard the phrasing he said, and she is very hesitant to go inside.
Twilight?
I'm not comfortable, but I'm going in.
You look at Covet and she doesn't want to go in.
That's me.
I
That
will-
we can go to the watering hole.
I'll go in.
Okay.
I don't like it, but we'll go in.
He will close the door behind you guys. He's in the room as well. He smiles at you all. Well, now we can speak plainly without that tale of yours, Islarin, watching everything I talk about. You see, we are aware of the baneful Ashwood Spire in the Curial Isles. And, well, we sent out emissaries to collect the shards. We sent an emissary to Australia to determine why there were portals coming from there. By the time they arrived, though, the portals were closed. The lava fields were beginning to cool, and they were unable to find any source. But using magical spells, they managed to determine that a group of people had come there and foiled the plans of an archfey. They searched and searched, and after a significant effort, managed to collect a shard of the baneful Ashwood Spire and returned it to me. Well, as the most secure room in this house, I thought that it would be wise to place the Ashwood Spire shard here, in a place that no one would ever search. And so it is here in this room, having collected 3 of them, and having worked with my most trusted daughter, and having been honest with me at all fronts, and even following and respecting our ways in marriage, he nods at Winkle, you have earned my trust. He walks over to the bed where that stuffed doll with the porcelain head is, Ayla. And he looks at you. I needed a good hiding place for it that no one would ever find. This doll has not left your room since you were 3. And no one would have searched inside. He takes the head and unscrews the head of your doll, pulling out a velvet-wrapped stick. He hands it to you, Ayla. Here is your 4th baneful Ashwood Spire shard. The hopes of the Carial Isles go with you. I hope that our faith in you is deserved. Take it and succeed in securing the future for the Carial Isles. We do not want demons, fiends, and celestials, or the Fae coming to this place and disrupting what we have. You have acquired most of the means to end the threat. So I now empower you to move forward with that resolution.
Now you know, Father, why I felt like I had to keep my word to my companions. And I thank you for placing your trust in us.
For your knowledge, the Fork Bearer was the agent that we sent to Australia.
Really?
She is the one who discovered the information. And she's the one who knew that people had gone, but was unable to determine the names of whom they were. She only knew them from the descriptions of one of the tribes in Australia. They were described as a hideous woman covered in scales as her skin was molten and ruined by the ravages of time. A horrific elf with ears like daggers, whose nose ran with boogers and snot, his breath smelling of garlic and onions. His diminutive wife, whose hair was frayed and frazzled and dried by the wind, her skin cracked and horrific, a hag to be sure. A man dressed in armor, resistant to flames, who looked at them with disdain while wearing a cloak the color of the sky, haughty and rude.
Did he carry a cursed axe?
He did. How did you know?
I gave it to him.
Oh,
Was that all of the party members?
well, there was description of a tall woman who threatened them with starvation and the infestation of fleas in their armpits. They thought she was disgusting as her hunched form sagged so low that she kissed the ground when she walked.
Just out of
That's
curiosity,
really funny.
was this a tribe of the Rude Sands, Rough Sands?
Yes. How did you know?
Yeah, we came across them, and well, the more horrible your life is, the better, the more blessed you are, according to them. So, saying I hope that you get sand in all of your crevices and they are difficult to get out is considered a blessing.
Oh. And he looks at the party. This explains much.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, any insult, the worse, the better. The worse the insult, the higher.
You should have seen the crate of
closer we are.
potions they gave me for that cursed axe.
Oh yeah, they thought those were weaknesses.
The
Yeah.
monsters that
Yeah.
we have been hunting to find the other shards of the baneful Ashwood Spire turned out to be you.
Yeah,
Right?
right. It was
She
us.
does like little claws. Fur?
He looks at you and just smiles. Oh, all the more reason to remain isolationist from barbarian tribes who don't understand civilization.
After
So
we
know
figured
that
out.
one shard.
I understood civilization quite well. It was just the civilization that worked for them.
Yeah. After we figured out how things worked for them, we got along quite well. And they were an interesting group of people to be with, quite hospitable as well.
That's a question.
As long as you were rude.
Are you currently participating in their form of culture? Or am I supposed to say that you are unwelcome and you have displeased me greatly?
No, we're not participating in their form of culture
Oh,
unless we're with them. It was
very
just
well.
very amusing at the time.
Then bless your heart.
Covet immediately looks at Ayla. And she was like,
2 years of setup.
She leans over. She leans over and she's like, is that the right inflection? Is that the good one or the bad one?
That was the good one. We're good.
Are you sure?
Okay, good.
Of course I do. He's my father.
So
Right.
we know that one shard still remains with the Lady of Shallows and Ochakvok.
Lady of Shadows, yeah.
We are still looking for the last remaining shard.
If you go to the Lady of Shadows in Ochakvok, you may take this, and he's going to hand you a signet ring. Ayla, not Twilight. I saw
Father,
those who don't have the webcams. The look of eyes widening just slightly and eyebrows going upwards of, I got it. It's a little bit of a giveaway. The signet ring goes to Ayla Taylor. This will endorse you as a representative of the Cariol Isles to the Lady of Ochakvok.
Yes, I understand, Father.
She should respect your voice as representing us.
Yes, Father.
Do not reveal too much,
Correct.
but know that we support you. By the time you reach your ship, the locks on the ship will have been removed. You are free to travel as you desire. And he's going to
my
reach out for a
goodness.
big hug.
And I willingly go into his arms to get that hug from my father.
All right. He gives you a big hug, 2 pats, and then a squeeze. Just enough.
Just like when I was a little girl.
Then he reaches out for a handshake from Winkle.
Winkle shakes his hand, but gives the man hug.
You get a man hug as well. And before he releases your hand, he looks up at you, Winkle. If you ever hurt her, I swear upon the entirety of the world that I will find you, castrate you, and make your remaining life a living hell for as long as possible. And no one will stop me.
Help!
Wait a
Covet raises her
minute.
hand.
I turned to him and go, my life would be a living hell if she wasn't around.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasure doing business with you. The Cariol Isles are your home for as long as you wish to stay. But that cannot be long. You have a task to perform. And now I know why you turned me down. When you retire, the will remain available to you. Unless you decide to reject it.
Thank you, Father.
Now, your mother will know of this tonight. And believe me when I say that I will be a much happier man having this shard out of our house.
I could understand that.
As will she be a happier woman. And in general, everything will be more peaceful here. So, you are to depart today.
Understood, Father.
Any preparations that you need, feel free to ask. We will give you anything that we can. The Cariol Isles are here to serve and protect those who belong here. We have an aim that is met by your success. We will provide whatever assistance we can.
Thank you, Father.
Now,
The only thing I know that we need is just to restock potions and arrows and provisions
Very well.
on the ship.
I will have that done. When you arrive at the ship, we will ensure that we can load things there, as long as you can provide a message to the captain and the dangerously attractive crew. We have found that they have been making inroads with the guards, attempting to seduce them.
I have no doubt that that is true.
They appear to have been quite adept in their actions. Fortunately, our guards are incorruptible and have simply been playing along. At least that's what I've been told.
I hope that is true.
Send word
They are
to the
quite
captain of the
adept
ship,
sailors.
this Mr. Manigath, husband of the ambassador and captain of the Manigath's Might, Rolmos, the admiral of the seas. Tell him to allow us to provide crates and goods, and when we arrive, you will be ready to go.
Thank you, Father. I will make sure. Well, let me just say, it's Lauren. Can you send a note to Romos?
Does anyone have the sending or message spells?
The only one I have is for 30 feet. Sorry, guys.
I do not.
There are pigeons out in the
But-
barn.
That was something that I wanted to purchase while we were out, is sending stones,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Yep, you can purchase a pair of sending stones.
In the meantime, there are
No,
pigeons.
I'm sorry. You cannot purchase sending stones. They will be provided to you.
Okay,
Nice.
nice. But there are pigeons out in the barn that send a message.
He's going to stop you when you go to talk about the pigeons. The pigeons have been compromised. The House of Flowers now controls the entirety of the pigeon network in Toivoa.
Of course.
And you guys
Oh,
can
yeah.
thank the Awesome Blossoms end of campaign boon for that one.
Thanks a lot.
I so want to stab them all.
Good! You're supposed to.
Ugh.
May they get sand in all of their crevices, and this ain't a blessing.
I hope their coffee is cold.
Wow!
Oh, that's horrible.
From the top ropes. This is right for the win.
It was for the win.
It wins for the day. Yes.
You don't say much, but when you say it, it has so much impact, and we love it every time.
my
We'd love you to talk more. Ah,
Yeah.
That was good.
so good.
I was just going to have a fleas of 1,000 camels infest their armpits.
For 1,000 years, yep. Ah.
It's beautiful, but that coffee. Oh, may they
All right, so
love it.
Covet, you can add a pair of sending stones to your character sheet.
I was actually gonna buy like I was actually gonna have like 4 of them total.
There's a pair available.
A pair. Okay, I will take a pair.
That will work.
Yep.
All right. Any other magic items that you need to requisition?
Oh, candles on the temple hearth.
They will provide you with one of those.
Calm down, Kevin. Calm down. Kevin.
Don't know. You don't know.
Anything else you'd like to
They-
requisition?
Rare.
Um,
I go for it. The sky's the limit at this point, people.
I'm sorry, what was the...
Eileen,
Go ahead,
Go
Winkle.
ahead.
Dragon breath grenades.
They will provide you with 2 adult dragon breath grenades. Winkle, what were you asking for?
I lean over and ask him, got any mooseberries?
He
No,
smiles.
you don't need those.
I need a stealth check from Boinkle. As everyone else is distracted, Boinkle, what is your stealth check here to get this request in? With a 12. He's going to smile at you. As you did ask the question, Ayla says you don't need those. He smiles at you, Boinkle. Would 20 pounds be enough?
Oh, that was a good start. Thank you.
Then 40?
Oh, Cheever.
Oh, yes.
Very well. 40 pounds of mooseberries will be delivered to the ship.
Ayla.
What did you do?
Does anyone else wish to requisition anything?
Potions of speed.
They will provide you with
I'd be asked at least
4 of
once.
them.
Yes!
All of this
They were in my
is
possession.
free. This is the Carial
I'm
Isles
taking it.
investing in their own security.
It says no results found.
Understood, Twilight? You realize quickly during this, the Carial Isles is not only wealthy, it is very wealthy.
Kept telling y'all we were good, we were well off. I mean, you know, kind of went in one ear and out the other.
Lauren, is there anything you would requisition?
Just, potions of healing at whatever levels they have.
Cool. They're going to provide you with 20 potions of healing, 10 potions of greater healing, 10 potions of superior healing, and 6 potions if I could spell potions. Supreme healing. They will also toss in 1 unstable healing potion.
Are there any exploding arrows?
They do not have exploding arrows. They found that those were too dangerous. However, they do provide you with 20 arrows of slaying.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
You wouldn't happen to have any more Australian fire blooms, would you?
They
Just
have
asking.
1.
Our friend.
They have 1, and the fork bearer would be the one to provide that to you.
Would she be willing to give that up?
Yeah, she gives it to you. No questions.
Awesome. I will take it. I will take it. Yes.
They're literally
I still
just
have a
like,
flower and a petal, so
they view you as the hope for the Carial Isles. The government is investing in this venture now.
Uh-oh. Okay, I've got one more question since you say that. Is that military grade or not?
Depends on your perception of military grade. Your perception of military grade, no. The civilian's perception of military grade, yes. We're going to go with the DARPA levels of military grade.
That also has 2 separate meanings.
Yeah.
I know it does, and I'm doing that on purpose.
Quit being a fae and give me a straight answer.
They're good.
Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm just so excited because there are things that we're able to get that we haven't been able to get before. Is
We throwing this into the party inventory?
Anybody?
Yeah, put these in party inventory for now.
Of course. I just could I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could I have 12 potions of heroism as well?
They can provide you with 12 potions of heroism.
Perfect.
I love that you get to count that.
I had to make sure. There are several. I work for you, so all the different amounts of people. I'm just saying.
All right. What else? This is your time, guys.
I'm going through the same magical prices.
Eowyn, is there anything that your character would want?
No, I can't really think of anything.
Okay. Eowyn, having seen your proclivity, they will provide you with 10 beads of fireball.
No complaints there.
That's a good one. Can I get a necklace of fireball?
They will provide you with a necklace of fireballs.
Yes!
Yours has also 10 beads on it.
If I shove this in any enemy's mouth when they swallow it, will explode in them.
No. But nice try.
Like,
I love the protest, for the record. And I can tell that you're slightly smiling.
no, you can't.
No. Yes, I can.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
GM for you in person. I know you a little bit.
No. No.
All good. Cool. Winkle,
Finally
anything
got-
else?
okay.
Ayla, is there any supplies you'd want?
I could use some of the better healing potions, whatever they have to pass
All
on.
right. They've already given you all the healing potions you're going to be getting.
They're in the party inventory.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be adding the potion. I'm going to be
Okay.
adding the potions of heroism here in a moment.
That's great.
Anything else?
So what about beads of
looking for-
force?
Goggles of night, please.
They'll
as
give
she
you
looks
a pair
pointedly
of
at
goggles of
Winkle,
night.
so he can see in the dark.
Okay. Are we going to give Winkle goggles of night?
Oh, yeah, that's
Change
good.
That and his headband intellect.
No, you'll have to pick.
One's attuned.
Oh,
I thought one was attuned and one was not.
Right, but it's headwear.
Ooh.
Mm.
So,
You can
Jim,
either be smart or you can see in the dark. What was that, Twilight?
a bead of force.
They'll provide you with 4 of them. People are like, wait, rich people give us tons of stuff? Yes, rich people give us tons of stuff. All of a
I'm
sudden, the
checking something.
trust
Hold on.
is immense. No one cares anymore about the conspiracies as we get all the merch. And all of this is currently being loaded on board your ship.
I would have ultimately
When
just
did
gone
you-
to like deliver the message in person because I don't think I have a better way to get it to him
Very well.
than that.
Cool.
Ew, and you might want to ask for a circlet of blasting.
For sure.
A circle of what?
Circlet of blasting.
Is there a reason why?
Fire.
I will post that in the chat for you here. It allows you to cast Scorching Ray one time, but it's a hat.
I think I'll pass. I'm not a fan of hats.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like this. All right. As you guys are packing up onto the Manigat's Might, these supplies are being brought on board by the crew. As you guys have referred to the 4 women as the Fantastic Four, they will be carrying and stowing the various supplies aboard the ship.
Could we get a lantern of revealing?
Eric has to check on that one here.
It's 5,000.
Yeah, just a second. I have to figure out if this is something that's going
Yeah.
to break the game or not. They would have that, and yeah, you can get that. That's fine.
Okay, cool. I'll add that to the list then.
Right? Wow. Those who can't see the webcams, everyone's shopping through the items lists.
How many of those lanterns am I allowed to get?
One.
That's the question. Just one? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Right? Anything else you guys want? I've got one finger in the air. 4 fingers in the air. 5 fingers in the air. And a wave.
Proof against poison?
I'm not finding what I was looking for, so it's okay.
What are you looking for?
It was an earring that I saw, and I can't find it now.
Earring? Let's see. What was it supposed to do? Do you remember?
No, I can't even remember that now, so I'm helpful.
Let's search for earring. I don't have any earrings listed.
All I'm finding is earworms and earwicks.
No, unfortunately, I don't know. Periaptive proof against poison? They do not have that. They will provide you instead with 10 antitoxin.
Do they have ropes of entanglement?
No, but they do have something different. And they're going to provide you with 10 of these. And
Please be what it is I think it is.
yeah, as they provide you with these loops of rope, they go, be careful with these and don't drop them. And they'll provide you with 10 knick-knack knots.
Yes!
They will also provide you with 6 gnomish mustaches.
Awesome.
Stop.
The gnome face mustache. It's like this.
What about Plus 3 arrows.
They will provide you with 5 plus 3 arrows.
Okay.
I'm having to update everything because everything's going like ah.
And now we're being gifted tons of stuff. Whatever will we do? Wiggle, is there anything your character would want?
That looks like a
Okay.
mustache.
I keep looking. I'm
Yes, it
not.
does. Keep looking, can't find anything? Yeah, it's a gnome face mustache. If you equip it, it makes your face look like a gnome.
Like half the stuff that I've added to the party inventory isn't there. No, I've checked my equipment. It's not there. That's frustrating.
Can I get an amulet of the devout +2?
Yes, ma'am? Because of Vulpus Dignus? Absolutely. You get an amulet of the devout +2.
I settled for 2 and you could have gone for 3.
Twilight just
Woody Hayes said the same thing.
reminded me of that one cat meme where it has the text that his grade seconds me.
Yep. His greed sickens me. Oh, so good.
Okay, so real quick, so with the knick-knack knocks, how many did you give me? I'm
10.
so sorry.
Cool. Anything else you guys want? Twilight? For someone who enjoys his loot, you're awfully quiet.
A, because I had lots of what I would already need. B, because I'm already that guy, and so temperance is a thing.
What else would you desire? What's another one item you
Me.
desire? Considering you guys are sitting at about 200,000 gold that they've already given you guys.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Miss Covet, anything else you'd want?
I was trying to fix something. Hold on.
All good.
It's just now it's just now beginning to show up. This is it's a thing. I was looking at the potential of the onyx dog.
That's fine. You can have an onyx dog. So as they load up your ship with all of these supplies, they'll provide you with oil of sharpness. Yep, you can go ahead and get 6 doses of oil of sharpness. Just remember, oil of sharpness, when applied to a bow, doesn't do much.
yeah, it's limited to the 5 pieces of piercing ammunition.
Right.
I said 6 doses.
Correct.
And
I
it
think the only other
takes
It's Lauren?
I was going to say The only other thing I was going to ask for was like some feed and treats for my Pegasus.
Very well. They'll provide you with food and provisions to last the entire ship 30 days.
God, that's very gracious.
Your Pegasus eats?
Does Sirona?
No.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Sorona's eating right now when she's not summoned. Twilight doesn't feed her. It's just this mystical thing that appears. It doesn't actually eat in Twilight's mind. But when that
It's a spirit.
spirits
Could I
feed.
have
Yes, ma'am.
Could I have the glue and the universal solvent?
Yep. You can get 2 doses of each.
Yes.
Well, no, Twilight does not feed us a spirit.
Can I get the? Wait a minute.
What were you thinking, Winkle?
A potion of fire arrow.
Potion of fire arrow?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing.
It's a potion common. The arrow can be lit on fire, then shot.
So it's kind of like oil that you dip your arrow in.
Pull
Yeah.
that up.
I think that's homebrew stuff that exists in the back.
Oh, the fire arrow. Yes. Let me pull those up real quick here. Yes, you can go ahead and add 6 of those to your character sheet.
Thank you.
6 fire arrows. Yep. All right. Cool. So, as you guys are here, the ships around are going to break apart so you guys have access to the sea. Your father tells you, we have hopes for you. We wish for you to succeed, and we hope that you are blessed. Know that the Carial Isles support you, and that we want what is best for you. Find the remaining shards of the baneful Ashwood Spire, close the portals, and return home safely. We love you, and we want you to live a long and fruitful life here. And I would love to hear about grandchildren. Preferably without the antlers.
I'll see what I can do. Tell Mama bye for me.
Of
Give
course.
my brothers and my little sister big hugs from me.
Of course.
I miss not getting to spend more time with them, but yes, we have the thing done. We have things to do.
Know this before you leave. There is someone else searching for these shards. A woman with very pale skin and dark hair. Her name is Thalia Neverwhirl. She approached the Carial Isles and offered us a deal. We turned her down. We suspect that she is likely gone to Ochakvuk ahead of you to try to acquire the shard there, or to find the 6th. Be careful.
Any idea where the 6th one is?
We do not. We've attempted to locate it, but we do not know where it is. But know this, Twilight's Call of the Shantara Grove. Thalia Neverwhirl is a powerful archfey who currently rules in that place. And it has come to light that she has allies here on the material plane.
And who might those be?
We are uncertain of their names, but we know that she has bestowed power upon others. They seek to fulfill her aims, both in the lit areas and in the far-off Darkfrost. We believe that Thalia is looking to place a foothold there through one of her allies.
We need to go there to move said foothold and find more information on the 6th shard.
I think finding the shards is the priority. Do not meddle in the Darkfrost, for it is far too dangerous. Out of character. If you guys go to the Darkfrost, you will die.
We will be paced. Period. So as she looks at him, the one that we know is the one that you know is in Ochobog. So I guess that's
the last step.
Yeah,
Not
I
the
think
last
it's
step.
the last.
There is another step after it, but we do not know what that is. Ochukvuk
so
is a trap, but knowing it
Obviously.
is will prepare you to spring it.
Right.
Beware the shadeless, for they serve the Lady of Shadows and are more dangerous than any foe you have encountered.
we have been warned of those before. They are not ones to be trifled with. That is for certain.
Like to find out how mean they are, come watch the Wednesday night group. They're having a bit of a time with their level 20 party in the Shadeless right now.
Oh boy.
Alright. So, as he descends the gangplank to get back on the docks,
Did you see my message, Jam? I'm sorry.
where?
Didn't. It's under the mustache. The moustache.
Under the mustache? Oh. Oh. Understood. Components for your spells, you can get those. Alchemy supplies, they've already provided you with enough alchemy supplies for potions and stuff, so we're not going to be giving you more craftables, unfortunately.
Well, no, it's just more of just replacements for what I have used. That is it.
Right, just,
That's all I'm
yeah,
asking.
we're not going to create more potions than we've already given, but yes.
No.
You're good.
Okay.
Cool. All right. As the gangplank is pulled up, he waves one last time at Ayla before turning away to march away with the guards. The former spy master of the Carial Isles has departed the Managath's might. Rolmos stands next to Islarin. I did not expect this. Did you, my lady?
Me neither. I expected. I hoped that they would assist, but to this degree, this is a pleasant surprise.
I would not call them allies, but perhaps helpful acquaintances. I still do not trust the Carryolisles, nor do I think you should.
They will serve their own interests, but in this case, seems our interests align.
Perhaps so. And he puts his hand on yours. I trust we're making the right decision, assisting these people.
The only decision we can.
He nods and watches as the crew is going about the ship, which begins moving. Well, where to next, my lady?
One of two options. Either we sail back to Shadow Shaddai and we take the land route northward, or we sail around to the east of the continent and make for Slashmaw Port in order to go up the river. Not familiar enough with the land to have an idea of what is more treacherous.
Do we explore Black Mountain first?
That's going to give you a shudder down your spine, Islarin. You remember the Black Mountain from your dream.
I actually came across that in my notes just a few minutes ago.
I'm curious about it. Deeply curious. But
Where is it?
This is where the Black Mountain is.
I think that stopping there can provide insight on our goals.
My fear is that the House of Flowers, as ingrained as they are, has the fifth shard. Having
What does
two
the Black Mountain have
agents
to do with
on
that?
board. Say again?
What does the Black Mountain have to do with that?
Just a close proximity with which we can start beginning our inquiries. I would rather have a touch point here as opposed to going all the way to Yverix. I don't want to go all the way to Yverix, but I have a very sneaky suspicion that that's where the fifth shard.
Especially since finding out they were part of the group that created the Carriol Isles. They would have a... Seems like they would want to close these portals as well. Unless
And
they made
are
a
also
deal.
a signatory on. They're also a signatory on that scroll of yours that was to deal with Baggerdan.
Right.
A house of such power, with influence across the many continents, would have such a thing as the shard of the Ashwood Baneful Ashwood Spire. This is pure assumption, speculation, semi-educational wild-ass guess. But with two agents on board with association with the House of Flowers, I think it's a thread that we need to pull. And he looks over at both Winkle and Aowen. Tell me I'm wrong.
I think If anyone would know about where the shard is, apart from whoever possesses it, I would suspect them to be at the top of the list for certain. I would expect the Lady of Shadows to be second on that list.
And since she is the last stop here on the material plane, I think that's where we need to pursue the unknown.
But that is also weeks and months to attempt to travel there, versus we are in much closer proximity to the Lady of Shadows now.
Which is why I suggested the Black Mountain.
What does the Black Mountain have to do with that?
I am sure that we would find agents of both parties at that location.
Why?
Yeah, I don't understand why.
A, because it's close in proximity to the domain of the Lady of Shadows, and who's already been known to have reach, as well as the House of Flowers, who's already been involved in both the overt and the covert across each of the continents across. The likelihood is high.
I'm just not seeing where the connection is to the House of Flowers in particular.
Yeah, same.
An information network has existed with the House of Flowers at every port of call that we've attended to, including Naushan.
Can we see the map, GM?
Of course.
While he's explaining.
Gladly pull up the map.
I guess out of character, I'm just asking why, why they're specifically for the House of Flowers. Just because, like you said, we've encountered them in multiple places now. I'm certainly open to visiting the Black Mountain. In character, Lauren is very curious about it. It's just, I really don't understand, what,
Why Black
Let's-
Mountain and not Slash Mall Port?
That would make more sense to me as a Slash Mall Port. Why Black Mountain?
Yeah, the House of Flowers, I get that, they have a wide-reaching network. They could be anywhere. It's just, I don't know that we have reason to suspect that they'd specifically be at Black Mountain.
So, out of character, 3 reasons. A, Twilight's a troll, and it has an adverse reaction to Clark.
Fair.
B, because everywhere that we have been, House of Flowers has been, and so that is the closest next port that we haven't been to, so it is, even if we were going to go to Slash Mall, it would have been a stop along the way. And C, because there's history there already established, war plots, what have you, and we are most likely to stumble across something that may begin to point us in the right direction sooner than getting all the way to Slash Mall.
Okay. It's kind of just we go there, we might find something just in general.
The winds of fate are strong. But the preponderance of all of that is Twilight's a troll.
Okay.
Which is very valid.
Back in here.
I mean, that's very much in
Right,
character.
we don't have a heading, so let's pick one and let's go.
So, what's the heading going to be? Captain? Have it?
Screw you all! I am not the captain. She has a serious aversion to this title. She is not doing this. No way. And she sits down on the deck and just crisscross applesauce and folds her arms and she's like, nope.
Twilight
No.
pats her head, says you're cute.
She bites him in the knee.
That's a
Oh, dear,
full-on
there's
bite
this-
to the top of the knee, sir. If you wriggle a ray, she's going to get your thigh.
It's Lauren. You make the decision. I'm good with whatever.
Probably be faster to cover most of the distance by sea than by land, right? Unless because like most of us don't have methods of flying.
Nope. Sorry.
Right.
Not that cool.
And let's make for Slashmaw Port, and if there's a compelling reason to stop by Black Mountain on the way, we'll stop by Black Mountain.
I
Valid
think that's
enough.
fair.
Cool. Very well. So, you guys will set sail away from the Curial Isles and off to sea. With the conspiracies and plots of such a pretentious and wealthy city left behind you, Ayla, your new husband is over there, presumably looking very pleased with himself. Winkle, what are you doing at the moment, knowing that there are 40 pounds of mooseberries aboard this ship and a long, long, long journey ahead?
Well, Winkle walks over to Ayla, picks her up, throws her across his shoulder, walks by the barrel of mooseberries, grabs a handful, shoves them in his mouth, and goes down into the hole.
Ayla, are you resisting?
As he
I was until I saw the mooseberries, then I quit.
So Twilight will just pat him on the back as he goes and gives him perfected potential, enhanced ability.
And Winkle is singing, "Back in the saddle again."
Awesome. So, as Winkle and Ayla descend into darkness, as we'll
Oh
fade
my
to
god,
black
that's
on them.
hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm just saying.
What's this? With a smirk and a snap,
Oh my
Twilight's Call
God.
invoked the ancient rite of the verdant stag, an art whispered in scandalous corners of the grand library. May your vigor match your vows, he intoned, laying a hand on Winkle's shoulder, and may your rhythm find redemption. Great. Twilight's Call has caused the ship to move erratically on the seas. So, Twilight's Call, as you are driving the boat, can I get your survival check?
Yeah, absolutely. Water vehicle. There we go. Nice.
Very good. You're able to go with the motion of the ocean and enhance the action and excitement of the happy couple. Meanwhile, your own bride, what is she doing at the moment, Miss Covett? All right, well, we'll fade to black on that. Okay,
No! That was a very. That was a. Oh, what the heck was that? She's gonna attempt to write in her diary.
okay. I was just gonna be like, he's driving, and all right, there was no response. We'll just let him
Oh,
drive.
I got that. I got that. Totally got that. I think he just.
Wow,
covered it.
something
That
broke.
You broke Twilight.
I'm gonna write in my diary
Okay,
about the about what happened. Leaving certain details out for security.
sure.
What happened to the Curial Isles?
Awesome.
But of course, leaving certain bits out.
Cool. And then it's Lauren. What are you doing?
I am going to cast Detect Magic on the crates that they loaded the ship with, make sure that they're... And I'm also going to cast See Invisibility on myself. I just want to make sure there's no, like, surprises, no
Sure.
hidden, like, scrying sensors, nothing like that.
So, as you do so, on several of the crates, there are arcane marks that would allow these crates to be scryed upon.
Huh.
With your See Invisibility, you can actually see them. They tried to hide them underneath the crates, so you'd have to lift things up and move them in order to access them. They've done a pretty decent job of being a little bit of spycrafty here. They did not expect you to do this.
Very glad I checked them. I'm going to... I think I will... Twilight can dispel poor magics. Yeah, I'll go get him. No, I'm sure, like, I think a lot of people in the party can, but, I'll start with getting Twilight.
Okay. Cool. Twilight, Lauren approaches you as you are on the driving duty, and your wife is writing in her diary.
If I was a good mom.
I'd never, ever drive a ship.
Yada yada da 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 da. Da 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 da
Yeah.
da. Hey!
If you have a moment, Twilight, we have some work to do to ensure the crates are secure enough to remain aboard this vessel.
Oh?
I'll lower my voice to a whisper. Are marked in order to be scryed upon, and that can't be allowed.
I mean, if you put your daughter on a boat with strangers off to the unknown, wouldn't you want to keep tabs on her?
I am not saying I blame them for it. I'm saying that that cannot be allowed on a protectorate ship.
Understood. Though I'm currently occupied at the moment.
I can drive the ship.
Twilight raises an eyebrow and looks at his slime.
I never said it'd be straight.
Just hold the steering wheel like this. And
Right.
if we start drifting closer to land, shout for one of us.
Okay. I'm thinking of how chaos gremlin do I want to be?
Are you going to be Chaos Gremlin, Miss Covet? You look over and you see Eowyn over there near the rail, brooding and looking isolated. What are you going to do with this newfound power? See Twilight walking away with Covet, with Islarin. You know, Bwinkle and Ayler down below decks.
She's gonna take the helm just like Islarin told her, and she's actually going to try 75% of the time to keep the boat straight. The rest of the time, she's just gonna kind of steer it really far right, really far left.
Okay.
Far right, really far left, really far right, and then
I'm
straighten
getting
out.
nauseous.
Wink will do that to you.
And then she's driving.
Ayla,
she's
down below.
Straight.
It's
Left.
like riding
Right.
a pole. Anyway.
Left.
A bull?
Yeah.
I'm so freaking glad you got what I was trying to do. Left. Right.
All right.
A bull moose.
Yes. I have a joke for later that we're not going to do right now.
Aww.
Nope. I'm not getting trembled that way. Nice try. All right. So, Islarin, Twilight, you guys make your way towards one of these marked crates.
Left, right.
I'm just gonna point out. I'm just gonna point out every mark I see, and ask if would you be able to dispel these?
I can try. Are these carved or are they just
You don't
set
see them.
upon? So what am I looking at?
You're looking at a crate, and Islarin's telling you there's something magical on it. An arcane mark that is invisible.
I would grant you the sight to see it as well, but I can only cast that spell upon myself.
I see. Well, I don't. I understand.
Ba-dum-tsh. You're welcome.
I will look at the location that that Isara is talking about,
Okay?
and I will cast Dispel Magic at the 3rd level.
Awesome. As the dispel magic washes across the arcane mark, it is dispelled, Islarin. Covet,
Excellent.
standing behind the mast near Twilight and Islarin, you see a figure step out of the mast and walk towards them. The feminine form, slightly familiar. Well, hello.
Bitch!
I understand you're going to Ochukvuk. And hello, Covet.
Hi.
I know you're jealous. I'm not taking him.
world?
I just wanted to have a chat.
Okay, hold on. This is for, I know I've seen her. I recognize her. I'm having a brain fart at the moment.
I think Islarin has not seen her, so who are you?
25.
This is Rafinus, the most famous bard in all of Toivoa, and Twilight envisions himself to be her rival.
Okay, I remembered. Rafinus, back up.
I'm not doing anything hostile, and I'm not even here. I can't back up. It's fine, Covet. You're okay. Keep doing a good job.
Why are you, if not here, then why are you appearing to us?
Oh. Well, you see, I have interests as far as where you're going. See,
And what are those interests?
you're going to the city of Ochukvuk, or so a little birdie told me. And so I wanted to make sure that if you decide to visit there, that you do me a little bit of a favor in exchange for a little bit of goodwill and perhaps a favor of physical nature. Not in that way, Covet. He's all yours. I wouldn't want him with a 10-foot pole. Well, maybe if he had a 10-foot pole. Anyway. No.
Plainly.
Covet mumbles a very quiet to herself, polite insult. But she says it very, very quietly.
That's a good Covet. Do what you do best and stay silent.
Fuck you, bitch.
Now, Twilight, this is more about you. And yes, I do know your name.
Still making deals with the devil, are you?
I'm here to do exactly that. That's why I'm talking to you. And Lady Islarin, congratulations on your ambassadorship. When you go to the city of Ochukvuk, the Lady of Shadows is a friend of mine. I'm going to ask that you avoid any hostilities with her. Don't engage her in combat. I would much prefer her to remain at peace as opposed to being riled up. I've worked very hard to keep her in Ochukvuk and don't want her leaving town. In exchange, I have access, or will have very soon, access to someone who knows where the 6th shard of the baneful Ashwood Spire is. I have no desire for the staff. None. It doesn't interest me. But my associate, when I gain access to him once again, does know. And I'd be willing to share that knowledge, as long as when you leave Ochukvuk, the Lady of Shadows has not been riled up and is not on the warpath.
And why would I want to do anything with the daughter of Masaba?
Oh, I'm not a daughter of Mosabbed here. No. I have associated with them, but I don't worship Mosaba. No. Her goals got a little bit too oppressive. If you want to deal with Mosaba, now you have to go to that city they renamed to Karth, formerly South Cove. That place is
I'll admit.
infested.
Well, she's gained some favor.
So, that's all I ask. Don't rile her up. And don't take any of these marked packages of the Carial Isle into the city. Keep them aboard the ship. Take the supplies, of course. I'm sure they're fine. The Carial Isles, I don't trust them as far as I can throw the entire island. You understand? But in exchange for the Lady of Shadows...
You did,
Sorry?
after what you've done, I've got no desire to promise you one thing or another.
Very well.
My love. She actually looks at Rafinas, and she's like, she does
From the helm?
potentially. She does potentially have information.
Tainted.
More than what we have.
I almost want to rile up the Lady of Shadows just to see what chaos occurs.
That's up to you. Do it, and I won't tell you where the 6th shard is. But that's your choice, Twilight's Call. I understand what it's like being second best. However, I like my new position at the top. Have a wonderful day, and do continue that work. It's no longer useful for me to be able to scry on your ship. Have fun. And she's going to step towards the mast and waving her little teasy fingers at Covet. Enjoy! Keep up the good work. You need some practice driving the ship. Oh, and Eowyn, stay hot.
Maybe somebody should tell her that when she dyed her hair, she missed a huge section in the back.
So, Eric, in my notes, I do have Rafinas as the daughter of Masaba.
Yep. She was.
It has now changed.
Okay.
Daughter of Mosaba is a position, and thanks to lore that has happened since then, she has been replaced. And what would be the correct term? Superseded in that position, supplanted. Someone took over.
I have her as partially responsible for what happened to Chantar Grove, assisting Thalia Never.
No. She was not directly involved with that. You can go ahead and scratch that part out.
Okay, because I've got incursion into the Fey realms, head into Chantar Grove, overcame the shadows.
That's conjecture. She was not actually involved. She didn't claim to be involved. That was conjecture, and I'm going to go and dispel that. She is not directly involved in that.
Just, I don't take notes often, so when
I understand. I led you to believe a lot of things, but I never stated that she was directly involved. She did have association with your father. That's true. Okay. She did introduce Duldrin Shadowscar to your father. That's true. But was she directly involved with the conversion of the Chantar Grove? No. So, perhaps Twilight views it as a direct influence, but she was not actually someone who summoned shadows there. Does that make sense?
Okay, just...
Yep.
Not what I had.
All good. Very well. So as you guys continue sailing, you have a rebellious streak in your heart, Twilight. And obviously your wife does not enjoy the presence of that female.
Everything that I have interacted with her has been through the years and fed by the stories of Twilight. And every time that they meet, it is volatile. Just because Raphinus likes to mess with Twilight, and that pisses Covet off.
100% valid.
Which usually results in Twilight doing something beyond what you would normally do.
Also valid.
So,
cool.
Never said it was healthy.
No. Well, we're going to gloss over 5 days of travel here. As you guys will sail northeastwards from the Carial Isles after having rounded the bend. And that's a great spot for us to end, as in the distance, near the horizon, you guys will see a dark spot that you know to be the Black Mountain. And we'll explore that next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Black Spot. We'll explore that next week on the Us Against the Gods campaign.
Dun, dun, dun.
As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. You know someone who wants to play in my game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the wait list, into a one-shot, or perhaps even joining the Friday morning campaign, which is at 11 o'clock Central Time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be back this evening for the Rift Wardens, as they're having a beach episode.